Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your Astro Dice reading. All right, so we have ninth house. Ninth house is long distance travel. It's higher learning. It's ruled by the energy of Sagittarius, and so it's this knowledge and wisdom that's coming in. You have the moon, so of course that would be more inner knowing wisdom coming in. And you have Aquarius, which is also ruled by Capricorn. And so if you are a Capricorn rising, it's your second house of finance. It just kind of depends on where you are. We have Pluto currently in your sign, so there's nothing actually going on in Aquarius. So wherever Aquarius falls in your chart, Aquarius is also rules the house, the 11th house. This is networks. This is internet communities. This is, oh, wow. This is seeing a bigger picture from a higher vantage point, they're saying, being able to get really clear on something. So this is really getting up into the mental part. So we are going to somehow, this inner knowledge, wisdom, the ninth house oftentimes has to do with downloads and the insights that are coming in from spirit. They could be coming in from higher education. Third house, which poses it, is like K through 12. And so any training you take beyond that, which could be you just continuing adult reading, adult educating, like by reading or studying YouTube videos, or taking courses, or trade schools, or anything. And it's lifelong learning, right? So K through 12 is kind of the stuff we're all are supposed to learn. But then when you expand past that because you're interested in it, or you're passionate in it, or you're spending time or energy on it, right, going down the rabbit hole, that's that ninth house. That's the long distance, going the distance, learning more information. But this is coming in from way out there on these downloads and insights through that full moon eclipse that we just had, is definitely rocking through this energy. And so we are in eclipse season, and so paying attention over the course of the next couple of weeks, because we had the full moon eclipse in Capricorn, in Pisces, which sextiles your sign, which is energy of choice and decision making. And then we have another one coming up in Libra on October 2nd, and that one squares your sign, and that really draws your time and attention to it. So we have the Knight of Swords, right? This is very much gathering information, but the Knight of Swords is sometimes rushes in. And I really want to say, take the time to get all the information, right? You don't want to jump into something. So, but this is definitely about learning. I'm looking at these cards, and this is definitely about learning something and being able to collaborate with others. Aquarius energy is very collaborative energy. So, oh wow, the moon is emphasized big time here. Okay, so key to the situation, we have the Hierophant, and this is knowledge and wisdom. This is the teacher, right? So this is using your intuition, the subconscious mind, and the spirit bringing the information in. See the size of that moon, right? This is that big full moon that we just had. The Hierophant, we have Uranus. Oh, wow, we have Uranus and Taurus right now. Uranus is a co-ruling sign along with Saturn of Aquarius. And so Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus, right? And when it is in retrograde, it is an opportunity for you to say, you know what, this doesn't work. I'm going to bring this down to clear some space so I can build something new in this place right here. And so it's kind of like when they implode a building in a city in order to build something new in that spot. They do it in Vegas all the time. They take down a casino and then they just put another casino in the exact same spot because real estate is scarce, right? And so there's something in your life, your time, your energy, something is really valuable, and whatever is sucking that energy out doesn't serve you anymore, and it's time to bring down that structure to create a new structure to allow you to elevate in some way. It's pruning away. It's clearing out the stuff. Wow, you have some really great cards as I'm looking here. I really love this. Okay, so we have here an idea, information that is coming in. Information is going to be very big in what is going on here. It's information that you're gaining intuitively and also through community or conversation or through the internet or through study, okay? So this information could be you're listening to the radio and a song has a lyric and you go, oh my God, and it sends you down a rabbit hole and you like figure something out, okay? So those downloads and those intuitive hits, pay attention over the next few weeks on this stuff because there's a lot coming through here. So you have been seeking information. Page of Wands. I'm looking for the information. Looking into the crystal ball, trying to understand something. We've got a watch there. So you feel like time has been of essence, right? So Saturn is the time lord, right? Rules time. Capricorn, you can control time. When you are stressed, Knight of Swords, when you feel like you're all running around and everything, it feels like nothing falls into place correctly, right? Like you're late for work and it seems like you hit every freaking light. But when you say to yourself, it doesn't matter what time I leave, I will arrive on time, and you calm yourself down, you will notice you hit all the lights and you arrive on time. And as a Capricorn rising, I can tell you this is a thing that happens in my life a lot. And I run on Maggie time. And so I leave and in the morning I go, okay, well, you know, it wasn't the time I was hoping to leave by, but this is the time I'm leaving. It doesn't matter. I will be on time and my day will run smoothly. And I just declare it and I believe it. And I don't let myself get stressed out when I hit a light, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 green all the way in. And so it isn't just about getting someplace on time. This is on any aspect. Take this as a metaphor and apply it to any aspect of your life. Anything that you're feeling stressed about, finances, choices and decisions, any of this guidance, when you say, I'm on divine timing, and when everything is just going to fall into place, when you start living from the core of that energy, things really shift and change. But you have to be willing to release. You have to be willing to cut things out. That full moon eclipse was about, let's clear some space, right? We have a new moon eclipse coming up on the 2nd, right? But that is going to be a conjunct the South Node, which is, again, is about clearing some more space, and so this great idea has room to grow. So here in How Do You Transform the Situation, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is grounded, practical energy of cutting things out, saying this is good. If I cut this here, this promotes growth there. If I nurture this, if I put something in, it's about putting more effort and energy into something that you're trying to propagate to grow, understanding that time is a factor, and understanding that strategic moves of what to cut out creates opportunity for growth, right? And so these are very important aspects, and this is going to be done almost intuitively. Yes, you're doing the knowledge and the wisdom, right? You're going to gather the information that you need, but ultimately the choices and the decisions you take and along the way to move things forward are going to be based on your almost gut intuition that this is the right move, right? You're a sea goat, right? You're the mountain goat, you climb, but you got the fishtail, which means the rudder, the thing that drives you is your intuition. So don't lose sight of that fact. You're moving toward this thing that you're passionate about, this thing that you're excited about, this thing that fills you up, the 10 of Cups. So you're moving toward that by creating space in your life for something else to bring in this emotional satisfaction. This is your opportunity where you have been struggling to have the energy, right? Here we have the King of Wands, and he looks so lazy, and it's in the area of what's been draining your energy. It's like, I want to create, but I just don't have the energy. God, that was my summer. Right? I got to do these things. Look, he's got his head. I love this. Look, he's got his head on the books and he's staring into the lamp, into the light. So, this time where you haven't been progressing like you should have, it's almost as though, right, by osmosis, you've been receiving the information as you've been just kind of, what you might consider lollygagging around. It might have felt very frustrating to not be moving forward. That retrograde of Mercury in Leo, King of Wands energy, was really difficult to really get any traction on anything. And so where you've been trying to have growth, Three of Pentacles, it's been frustrating, right? It's like I have an idea, the pieces don't seem to be in place. And what they're saying is if you cut something out, if you clear some sort of space, you can then have everything that you want, right? So this is the now, this is the past, and this is the present. So now it's about really listening to that inner guidance, that inner wisdom, that inner knowing, really using your intuition of the moon, accepting the downloads and the insights, and being willing to bring down some sort of a structure in your life to recreate a new structure. In the area of resources, there is a need for you to look around and see what you already have. And how can you repurpose it, use it, increase it by what you have? This is not about expanding, okay? Because here we have the Hermit, and the Hermit brings its energy in, right? But the Hermit also understands the key to all the knowledge and the wisdom is inside. So everything that you have going on out here, it's like, how can I take what I already have and use it maybe in a new and different way? You know, or with a deeper understanding of how the process works. Because here in the heart space, moving forward, you have the moon with has a rabbit on there for growth, and the Empress, also growth, right? And so there's this energy here of this moon energy, this intuitively knowing and working with your body. Now, for some of you who have been who are on a healing journey, where you haven't been feeling really great, which your energy looks like it's been a little drained, like I want to get things going, I want to understand. You know what's interesting here is this cat is sitting on top of these, seeking the knowledge, and here it's almost like absorbing the knowledge. I love that. There's been something that maybe you haven't been feeling your best in some area of your life, right? It could be financial, it could be physical, because the moon is the body. But we have the Six of Swords here. This moving forward to calmer waters, right? And we are moving into Libra season, and there's a need to stay calm. Because I'm telling you right now, the energy out there is not going to be calm. This calm has to come from within. All right, so you have a whole bunch of cards, just one to fall out. All right, so we have the chickadee. I love chickadees. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. Now's the time. Where you didn't have the energy, now you can start to move things forward. You have the grouse, which is a very ground-oriented bird, right? It's a partridge. It stays on the ground unless you scare it, and then it lifts up. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So for those of you who have been feeling listless, who don't feel like you have a lot of energy, start going for walks. Like just actually physically moving your body will help to bring energy into your auric system, right? And then you have the bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. That's that Ten of Cups, big time. That's so totally that Ten of Cups, right? And let's grab something else here because I almost forgot there were so many there. Triumph over adversity. So where you haven't been feeling successful, things are definitely changing. So you have the butterfly of transformation. You have the seahorse. The seahorse is about that balance. It really feels like that Six of Swords energy. This is nurturing and caring for yourself and your projects. And this is also a very balanced energy of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So I see a lot. Okay, look. We have the Empress and the Moon, in the heart space, very divine feminine energy. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, but that's also kind of a feminine energy, right? And so it's definitely, it almost feels like here the King of Wands was the struggle by balancing out the need to dominate and to control and to I have to do so much. It almost feels like less is more. You have two butterflies of transformation. So by bringing yourself into balance on an emotional level and cutting out the expenditure of energy where it is not suiting you, you bring yourself into an emotional balance, and that brings around this major transformation when you have two butterflies showing up. And so this is about not hurrying and scurrying. This is about wisdom and guidance that comes from within, from the knowledge that you've gained along the way. Really great energy to be working with at this time. All right, I hope that you found that helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and share this video with friends of yours. That would be great. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you would like to have the weekly astrology, I started to do a couple of those videos. It didn't feel right on this channel. I put them on a whole other channel. And I actually just am doing a collective one over there because I noticed everybody had the same energy. So I'm doing a collective one over there. That link is in the description box below if you want to keep up with the energy that way. Or if you prefer to get your energetic astrology every day, I do that on Facebook. That link is also in the description box below. I am open for personal readings, so that information is also there. You guys take great care of yourselves. And let's start moving things forward. Talk to you soon.